ईश्वरेश्वर ब्रजेन्द्र कुमार तुम्हें तुम्हारा इच्छाए विश्व सृजन संहार तुम्हें सर्वेश्वरेश्वर ब्रजेन्द्र कुमार तब इच्छा मत शिव करे न तब इच्छा मत ब्रह्मा करे न सृजन तब इच्छा मते विष्णु करे न पालन तुम्हें सर्वेश्वरेश्वर ब्रजेन्द्र कुमार तब इच्छा मोते शिव करे न संहार तब इच्छा मोते माया सृजे कारागार सर्वेश्वरेश्वर ब्रजेन्द्र कुमार तब इच्छा मते जीवेर जन्म मरण समृद्धि निपात दुख सुख संघटन तुम्हें सर्वेश्वरेश्वर ब्रजेन्द्र कुमार मिछे मायाबद्ध जीव आशा पासे फिरे तब इच्छा बिना किछु करिते न पारे तुम्हें सर्वेश्वरेश्वर ब्रजेन्द्र कुमार নিত্যরক্ষক আর পালক আমার। তোমার চরণ বিনা আশা নাহি আর। তুমি সর্বেশ্বরেশ্বর ব্রজেন্দ্র কুমার। নিজ বল চেষ্টাপতি ভরসা ছাড়িয়া। নিজ বল তোমার ইচ্ছায় আছি নির্ভর করিয়া। তুমি সর্বেশ্বরেশ্বর ব্রজেন্দ্র কুমার। ভকতি বিনোদ অতি দীন অকিঞ্চন। তোমার ইচ্ছায়ে তার জীবন মরণ। তুমি সর্বেশ্বরেশ্বর ব্রজেন্দ্র কুমার। হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে, হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा श्याम सुंदर, राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे। जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम, जय कृष्ण बलराम। निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। जय ओं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सतश्री श्रीमद् अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद महाराज की। इस्कन संस्थापकाचार्य भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद महाराज की। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण की। समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की। निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। So today we are going to read from Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana, Canto 10, Chapter 83, Text 33 to 38. Text 33. Dwarka shodayamasa kanchano paskarang ratham mishatang bubhujang raggi mriganang mrugaradiva. Dwarka drove the Lord's gold trimmed chariot. As the kings looked on, O queen, like small animals helplessly watching a lion. Text 34. Tenva sajantarajanya niseddhum pathikechana sanyatta uddhute swasa grama singha pathaharim. The kings pursued the Lord like village dogs chasing a lion. Some kings, raising their bows, stationed themselves on the road to stop him as he passed by. Text 35. Te śārṅga-cyuta-bāṇaughaiḥ kṛtta-bāhv-aṅghri-kandharāḥ nipetuḥ pradhane kecid santyajya dudruvuḥ. These warriors were deluged by arrows shoot from the Lord's bow śārṅga. Some of the kings fell on the battlefield with sharp arms, legs and necks, and rest gave up the flight and fled. Text 36. ततः पुरीं जदुपतिरत्यलङ्कृतां ततः पुरीं जदुपतिरत्यलङ्कृतां रविच्छदध्वज पटचित्रतोरणां कुशस्थलिं दिवि भुवि चभि संस्तुतां समाविशत् तरणीरिव स्वकेतनम् The Lord of the Jadus then entered his capital city Usasthali, Dwarka, which is glorified in heaven and on the earth. The city was elaborately decorated with flag poles carrying banners that blocked the sun, and also with splendid archways as Lord Kṛṣṇa entered. He appeared like the sun god entering his abode. The abode of sun god is in the western mountains, where he sits each evening. Text 37. Pita me pujayamasa Sruhut sambandhi bandhavan Maharha vasolankari Sayasana parichyadehi. My father honored his friends, family and in-laws with priceless clothing and jewelry, and with royal beds, thrones and other furnishings. Text 38. Dasibhihi sarva sampadbhihi Bheter bharatha vajjibihi Ayudhani maharhani Dado purnasya bhaktitaha. Translation. With devotion, he presented the perfectly complete Lord with a number of maidservants bedecked with precious ornaments. Accompanying these maidservants were guards walking on foot and other riding elephants, chariots and horses. He also gave the Lord extremely valuable weapons. Purport. The Supreme Lord is Purna, perfect and complete in himself. He requires nothing for his satisfaction. Knowing this, a pure devotee makes sufferings to the Lord only out of love, bhaktitaha, with no expectation of material profit. And on his part, the Lord happily accepts even a small gift of flowers, tulasi leaves and water when it has been offered in love. Om ajnanam timirandhasya jnanam janasalakaya militam jena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Aham Sri Guru Sri Jutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavans Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahaganam Raghunatham Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Nitam Sa Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this part of Srimad Bhagavatam is described by one of the queen of Sri Krishna in Dwarka, 8th Patarani, Lakshmana. Draupadi was asking them how they are getting married. So each queens, they are telling their story. So this is the 8th queen, Lakshmana Devi. So she is narrating how she got married to Krishna. You must have heard she told Draupadi, exactly like you, I got same process, because the Swayamvara almost similar, little more difficult than Draupadi Swayamvara, almost similar. Even in Draupadi Swayamvara, Arjuna was success, but here Arjuna failed even. Only śārṅga-dhari, Gandivadhari failed, only śārṅga-dhari passed. And marriage is over now. Marriage over now, Bidayi Utshav. After marriage, she is telling, Lakshmana is telling, O Ragni, O Draupadi Maharani, when Krishna owned me, I was so happy, I garlanded him, and he took me and boarded in his car. And by that time, many Kshatriya kings, they became very angry and they want to take revenge. Many of the kings, they were shouted and they were trying revolution. But among all of them, my Lord Kṛṣṇa, he told his driver Dwarka, okay, start. So Dwarka start his wrath. Within these revolutionary kings, and the example she is giving, just like a group of dogs, village dogs, they are barking when a lion or elephant is passing away. What they can do? They can shout, oh. They are shouting this, that, but without caring them, totally careless, not looking at them. They are just like village dogs. What they can do to the Kesari Singh lion? So, without a tinge of care, Lord ordered his driver, let us go. Don't care them. And Dwarka, exactly like Mrigaraj Singha, drove the rath up. That rath was totally of gold, decorated with gold and many jewelries. And Dwarka drove fearlessly among all these revolutionary kings. And the kings were shouting and running behind them just like village dogs running behind some elephant or running behind some lion. Sometimes here in Vrindavan, especially when we are going morning walk, we know, in roads there are many faltu kutta. In West, there are many paltu kutta. No faltu kutta, not even one. All kuttas are there, all paltu. And here, all faltu. Difference between paltu and faltu kutta is they have a belt and they have owner. And here no owner, no belt, nothing. So this faltu kuttas, when we are going morning walk or parikrama, sometimes they started barking and running. When you look at them, behind. So like that, these kings, they were shouting and running. Some of the kings, they went ahead and to maybe their village. They said, our village, we will see how we can pass through. And they make all arrangements, take all their bows and all their weapons. They want to take revenge upon Lord. And when they were ready to fight with Lord, so Lakshmana is telling, oh Samragni, my Lord became four-handed. In two hands, he handled me. In another two hands, he shoot arrows from his saranga. And these kings, they were, some of them got their hands loosened, some of them cut their legs, some of them cut their heads, and some of them fled away by fear. They left their home, villages, run away. Like that, this thing only happened. And our car, Dwarka was driving, fearlessly. And this Grama Singha, this is Grama Singha means village dogs. Like village dogs, they were holding their tails, they were running behind with their lives. Like that, these kings were like that, and fearlessly Lord was taking me. And these so many kings, they could not do anything. Many of them got killed, many of them got hospitalized, many of them could not go to hospital even. They lose their hands, legs, heads, like that. And we were traveling in the main road without fearing anything. That's what I'm saying. Just like a lion, Kesari Singh lion, is traveling without a tinge of fear to these village dogs. You see, what this they can do? No gadi baha. And like that we are proceeding. Though these kings, they were shouting, going here and there, they could not do anything. We proceed towards the capital city of Dwarka, Kusasthali. And she is telling, she first time going to his husband's house, Sasural. Kusasthali is his Sasural, her Sasural. So she is telling that Kusasthali was so famous that in Bhuloka, Bhuvaloka, Swaloka, glorified. They are glorifying this capital city Dwarka. Kusasthali was so famous at that time even. And when Lord, after his marriage to me, is taking me and going, the Dwarka Vasis, they want to welcome Lord, their Lord Jadupati. So while they are welcoming, the whole city of Dwarka, the main roads all were so nicely decorated with so nice decoration that is saying the colored archways and bandhanmar, many kinds of decorations that cover the sky to the sun even to come. So high decoration. We are doing gates 2 feet, maximum 8 feet, 10 feet, sometimes it's breaking down. And they are making gates, skyscraper gates, blocking the sun rays, blocking the skies. Such a beautiful decoration, the whole city of Dwarka. Such a high grade, celestial decoration. Must be this human being, Devatas, Vishwakarma Adi, they built these gates and all that decorations. Such a nice, and all with jewelries, not plastics. Like nowadays everything all plastic. But that all real stones, jewelries and decoration. The whole city was decorated. And when Krishna with Lakshmana in his car was entering to the capital city of Kusasthali, Dwarka, there was such a big, you can say, Sankirtan and decorating party. Many kinds of events were happening there. And when Lord entered the city of Dwarka, she is staying just like sun god is going to Astachala, Western mountain, like that. Wherever Lord is going, just like sun illuminating everywhere, 3 worlds illuminating with his effulgence. And when he entered to Dwarka, just like all illumination entered to Dwarka, now sun set, becoming dark everywhere. Just like sun god entering to the Astachala in Western mountain, similarly my Lord Krishna, he entered to city of Dwarka with me. With big welcome ceremony, when entering, then she is telling, we entered to our Sasura city. Now Dwarka is his city, capital city there. But then she is telling, my father, she arranged, because she fulfilled his desire that he was also trying. When I told my father that I want to marry only Krishna, so he arranged everything. And though there was a big disturbance, but nothing happened. And my father gave lot of things to his relatives also. Lakshmana is telling that her father, he gave to his relatives, friends, whoever attended the marriage ceremony, lots of things, clothes, ornaments, foods, that is a tradition. I don't know, but in India still, the village people, those people, the cultured people, they know, any festival, any event, if they invite some guests, when the guests want to go, they want to give something to them. Sometimes cloth, sometimes envelope, something bidai. At the time of the going, you have to give something. That was a tradition at the Krishna's time also. Any event, that is a marriage event. The Brihatsena was the father of Lakshmana. Lakshmana is telling, maybe she had seen when the marketing was happening. Why is telling now? She is telling now. Maybe when her father and mother, they went to market, malls, purchased all these things to give to their friends and relatives. And they are saying, they are giving the beds, saya, asana, alankara, and the dress, high quality dress, and alankaras, and many things to make the relatives and friends happy. When Devaki was getting married, she was the last daughter of the Maharaj Devak, and she was very dear to Yuvraj Kamsa. She was very dear. Kamsa was very liking to Devaki. So he declared that I will take the charge of marriage of Devaki. This time it is up to me. And he arranged the marriage of Devaki. He declared everywhere, all his friends are terrorists. He tells them, hey, you have to come and be department head, band party, kirtan party, this part, this. Everybody said yes. Nobody said no, because they will be killed. Without any charges. They all... And mentioned that after marriage, Kansa gave all the relatives, all the guests, they never expected that things. Not only dress and ornaments and envelope, so many things they gave, they were all glorifying. They were telling in the history of Mathura, they have not seen that kind of marriage. Such a nice marriage. They are all glorifying. And who knows, their Kansa will change again, but he was arranging such a high marriage. So like that, this is tradition, that especially marriage event, so the girl side, they used to give many things as gift to please the guests. So Lakshmana, Queen Lakshmana is telling, O Draupadi Maharani, my father got so many things to give as gifts to our relatives and friends. They were so happy in Bidayi Utsav. So many things. And not only them, not for you, don't tell him what they give. My father gave us, but Krishna and Lakshmana, it's a few hundreds maid servants. And all these maid servants were wearing full top to bottom gold ornaments and very high silk clothes and everything. And all have their separate cars, 4-wheelers, not only cycle, 2-wheelers. All. And he gave Chaturangini Sena, not only 1 or 2 guard or security, higher security, no. He gave Chaturangini. Chaturangini Sena means 4 kind of senas: Rathi, Padatika, Gajarohi, Aswarohi. 4 kinds of soldiers he gave to us. And many kinds, there is no list what kind of or other things. Beds, almiras, and ornaments, dress, so many things. Loaded with many horses, elephants, bullock carts, many loaded things. At that time there was no tractor. So whatever carts available at that time, so many items loaded, he gave as dowry. That is dowry, na? Jyotup. When that was tradition even there. 5,000 years before Krishna's times, that culture, that tradition was there. Now I'm saying. So why, now is question comes, why Draupadi Maharani, she is so interested to know how they got married. Many things, Krishna is coming, Krishna come from gopis, he made Yudhishthira and all that, when they are coming. So everybody is glorifying Krishna. And Draupadi Maharani, she went to the Rani Mahal and she was sitting with these queens of Krishna and started talking, please tell one by one about your marriage. And the queens, one by one, really they are describing their marriage stories, how they get married to Krishna. Why Draupadi says, this is what Krishna Katha. To hear about Krishna, to know about Krishna, to speak about Krishna, to think about Krishna, to love Krishna, to do anything with Krishna, that is purifying. That should be the business of the living entities only. So Draupadi Maharani, she knows. So that's why they say all these queens, their first time in Kurukshetra, I am meeting them after Krishna's marriage, first meeting. So let us hear the stories. Because Krishna's everything is purifying and very, very nice to hear. Krishna Katha. Everything related to Krishna is Krishna Katha. So Krishna's marriage is also very nice Krishna Katha. If anybody listen that Katha, then they will be fully purified. So that's why Draupadi Maharani tried to listen from the particular, from the queen herself, how they get married to Krishna. Krishna, when he was in Vrindavan, he was childhood pastime. When he went to Mathura, he became boy, but he didn't get married. He went out of Mathura, went to Dwarka, then number started. Then his marriage started from there. Then not century, many centuries. He broken all the records. Now nobody broke the record of Krishna. Anyway, so Draupadi Maharani was hearing the Krishna Katha, the story of marriage. Krishna started his marriage career, married life, started with the opening is kidnapping. Rukmini Haran, kidnapping. When Subhadra marriage was going on, Arjuna, he talked to Krishna. He said, I want Subhadra, but your brother is arranging with Duryodhana what to do. Now you take now. Now how can I take? He is very, he will be angry. Now I will handle it. Now shall I kidnap? Now yes. Now you will not mind, but I have started with this. Why are you telling me? I have done many times this. So you can do it for Kshatriya, it is allowed. So Subhadra Haran, also Arjun kidnapped Subhadra like that. So Krishna started his marriage with Rukmini Haran. And Rukmini also declared how this happens. And now one by one, serial. So now Queen Lakshmana, she is also describing how she got married. So all these stories, even Krishna's marriage, not only Krishna's marriage, anything, how Krishna talked to the kings, how Krishna killed the enemies, the animal kings, how Krishna drove through Dwarka to reach Dwarka, how Krishna is carrying all these items, everything, anything about Krishna. Swannatang Sukatha Krishna, Punya Sravana Kirtana. This is all Krishna Katha. If you hear anything related to Krishna, then what will happen? The hearer, those who are hearing, this become Punya Katha. Punya Sravana Kirtanam. To achieve Punya, we are spending lot of energy, lot of money, going here and there, many things. But here, see, Sukadeva Goswami is telling, Sukadeva Goswami is confirming that just by hearing Krishna Katha, you will get the supreme punya. Shunnatang swakatha Krishna. Krishna Katha itself is so glorious, so punya, pious, that you don't have to do anything, jagya, dana, tapa, snana, nothing. Most purifying. No, nothing can be purifying like Krishna. That's why any pavitrakarana mantra, when we are doing any auspicious work, the Purohit will chant, "Oh, I don't know what you are. Become purified fast." Will sit down, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu. Then they will do Kesavaya Nama, Narayana Nama, Madhavaya Nama. Then they will tell, "Om apavitro pavitro va sarvavasthangato piva jas smaret pundarikākhyam sa bāhya abhyantara suchi." Just by smaret, by remembering the lotus-eyed Hari, you will become purified externally as well as internally. Any other purifying agency like that? Just by remembering you will get purified. Suppose your clothes get impure. You want to purify, just remember the soap powder are very high. What is a high grade? Detergent. It will become clean? No, you have to go through a lot of process. But here, what to speak of cloth? All external things, all internal things immediately get fully purified just by remembering. Just by remembering, just smarana matrena sarva papam pramuchyate. Just smaret pundarikākhyam sa bāhya abhyantara suchi is so powerful, high detergent, high purifying agency. So that's why it is said in Bhagavatam, Sunnatang swakatha Krishna punya sravana kirtanam. Speaking also, hearing also, both are highly purifying. So that's why anything related to Krishna, if you speak and if you hear, if you cannot speak, cannot hear, just remember. That means so purifying. That's why Draupadi Maharani started, let's speak how you get married to Krishna. Krishna's marriage is nothing ordinary. Krishna's marriage is not ordinary. If any other's marriage we don't want to hear, but Krishna's marriage we should hear every day for decades. That is so purifying. That's why even Draupadi Maharani was trying to hear, and Swami, he spoke to Parikshit Maharaj who was about to die. This is 10th chapter, 10th canto, it is almost ending part. That means almost 5 days passed. Only 7 days when notice was given to Parikshit Maharaj. He has to die in weekend. But Sunday started next Sunday. It is almost Friday over Saturday is there. After few hours he is going to die. And now he is describing the marriage. About the marriage, Baba, I am going to die. How to forget his dying, just hear about the marriage. How Krishna get married. Because he is so powerful to hear that. Anything related to Krishna, if you hear, then that's it. Before dying, he is hearing these marriage stories of Krishna. How Krishna married to all these queens, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And by hearing that, Parikshit Maharaj becomes so elevated and purified. Why? Because Krishna is absolute. He is absolute. To think of him, to hear about him, to speak of him, to love him, to serve him, everything is very, very, very purifying. And that is only, this should be the job of all the living entities, particularly the human beings. And devotees have nothing to do. Those devotees, those who are devotees of Krishna, Krishna himself is telling, Matsitta madagata prana. Those who are Matsitta bhakta, Madgata prana bhakta, they have only one business. Kya? Na kathayantischa mang nityam tusyanti cha ramanti cha. They have only one business. They have to describe about me only and hear about me only, and they will blissfully dance by doing this only. That is their vision. That is what they should do only, nothing else. And And if somebody is doing like that, then Krishna is saying, I will personally come to help them. Tesa aham anukampartham. For special mercy to do them, only those who are speaking and hearing about Krishna Katha, Krishna will personally come to favor them. Tasyaham, what they need? Those who are Krishna Chitta Bhakta, Krishna Gata Prana Bhakta, they never expect anything, even Mukti, Bhukti, nothing they want. Then what Anukampa Krishna will do? But still Krishna is saying, Tesaham Anukampartam, Aham Agyana Ajamtamaha. Bolte, they don't know, they don't want anything. Yes, I know that. My Madgata Prana Bhakta, Madgata Chitta Bhakta, they never ever expect anything. Only they want to serve me. Mat sevaya vina. Mat sevanang vina, nothing they want. Then what Anukampa I will do? What will give them? They don't want anything. Now yes, they don't want anything. But I will do social mercy. What? I will give me to them. They will be happy with that. I will be sold out to them. I will be sold out to them. That's what Krishna tells. That is my special Anukampa. And I will never ever come out from them. That's why Krishna told that sadhuvir grasta hudayaha bhakter bhakta priyojana. My heart is encroached by the sadhus. Yes, by their power they encroached my heart. Now it is not under my possession. They have taken possession over. Sadhus, they take over the possession of my heart. Sadhuvir grasta hridaya. That Krishna himself is telling to Brahmana what? Durvasa. He says, you are telling that I know what I am. Sadhuvir grasta hridaya. They have encroached. They have taken possession of my heart. Is not under my possession now. That is by there. That is the power of devotion. That's why it is told here. Though Krishna is Purna, is complete in everything. He is so kind of Purna that it is described in Shruti. Purnam, Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnam. It is so full that if you take the full out of the full, it will remain full. Not F-U-L-L full. That F-U-L-L full, not F-O-L-L. So, Krishna is so full in every respect that he will always full. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam eva. That is why all these Nirakarvadi even, they are saying Krishna is zero. Why? Because in they know, according to their material view, understanding, zero is the only one digit. Where you take many zeros out of zero is equal to zero. 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 multiplied by 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. That's only 0. Krishna is 0. If Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam eva avasisyate, then he will be 0. Because any other digit, it is not possible. Okay, their mind is 0. So that's why they think like that. They cannot accept how Krishna have a form. Why? Now then Krishna has form, he cannot be almighty. He cannot be omnipresent. Why? No. Because if the form, that should be limited. Are Baba, that is your contaminated understanding. Krishna has inconceivable potency, achintya sakti. Simultaneously, he can be limited, he can be unlimited. Simultaneously. But you cannot understand because gobar is there in your head. That doesn't mean that is fact. They cannot accept it. Because they have their material view. They are concerned only with matter, and Krishna is not matter. Krishna is antimatter. They can't accept it. They don't know what antimatter is. That's why they are saying Nirakar, Nirgun, Nirvishes. Okay, for you maybe, but it's not like that. Krishna has his inconceivable potencies. By that, all the dimensions can be possible. Everything impossible can be possible, everything possible can become impossible. For him it is, everything can be done. Why not? He is Krishna. Ano raniyan mahato mahiyan. Krishna told. He is smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest. You cannot, how, if that is your problem, how you cannot understand? One devotee was telling me that in this material world, we can judge any matter, anything, just by length, breadth, weight, size, it's a maximum 6 to 8 angles we can judge. But after that nothing will happen. Any little grass or chair, anything. What is the size, diameter, what is the weight, what is the length, breadth, color, these are maximum 7, 8, 9 maximum. 9 dimension? Not 9 even. 6 dimension. After 6 we cannot imagine how anything can be there after 6. Everything should be within measure by the 6 dimension. But Krishna is 64 dimension. 64? We cannot imagine. He can be judged through 64 dimension. We know 3D, 3 dimension. Nowadays 4D, 5D also. Maximum, this material scientists, they can think of 6 dimensions. That's it. But Krishna is 64 dimension. They cannot think of it. Or you cannot think of that is your problem. It's not Krishna's problem. Krishna is. He is Anuranyan Mahato Mahiyan. That was displayed when Jasoda Ma was trying to arrest Krishna. I can say arrest because Krishna was at that time did something, crime, and Krishna was fearing himself. Yes, I have done something wrong. And Jasodama want to put a rope around him, make him Damodar. And she was trying again and again and again. She collected all the ropes in the Gokul available, all ropes, still 2 inches, 2 fingers short. Definitely Jasoda was not reading mathematics. She was not. But in Braj there was no school. Nothing, none of them there. But still, she couldn't understand. I put 100 feet, only 2 fingers short, another 100 feet, only 2 fingers short. Why it is not come to, but she is again and again. Some say when she was trying, why she was trying? Because she saw when Krishna was a few days year old, so she put a black thread under his waist. They used to put kala dhaga. That is there slacken. He said, I only went, it is still slacken. And now I put, it is not fitting. So that's why she was trying and not happening. Because Krishna has no circumference. No circumference, no, he has no paridhi. You cannot go around of him because the whole world, forget world, whole Brahmanda is coming from the Lomakupa, from the hair hole Brahmanda coming. If the Brahmanda is coming from his hair hole, how within Brahmanda you can go around him? It is not possible. Brahmandas are coming from his hair hole. You cannot do parikrama of Krishna, not possible. Not possible. Because you cannot do parikrama of the whole Brahmanda. Brahmanda is coming from his hair hole. How can you go around him? But similarly, you can go around him. You can do him. हम 4 परिक्रमा करके आए. It's possible. You can do many parikrama. You cannot. Technically, we say no. It is not possible. He has no around, no inside. Krishna has no in, no out. That we foolish brain cannot understand. Panthastu koti satavassara sampragamyo bayo rathapi manaso muni pungavana. Those who are muni, pungava, highly scholared munis, by their so-called mental speculation they can go for kalpas, they can't figure it out. And how this Nirakarvadi, this, that, they can understand. That is their bhagya. If you cannot accept, so I am telling, if somebody will ask about who is your father, yes, he says, how do you know? Mama told me. Why? You are accepting your mama? You have to go through scientific test, na? Go examine. No question. There is no question of argument. You have to accept it. Similarly, the Vedas, these Shastras, they are like mother. They are like mother. If they are telling he is your father, then you have to accept without argument. Why you are starting argument? Then you are just like you want to know who is your father, you want to go test. Whole lifelong you can go test, you can't find out. Like that. So you have to accept the version of Shruti Shastra and accept Krishna as per the verdict given in scriptures. Without that, that's our problem. But here, those who are devotees, those accepting Krishna as Almighty, as all-powerful, as the controller, maintainer, and as the possessor of inconceivable potencies, inconceivable, achintya mahasakti, he can do anything, anoranyan mahato mahyan. Then whatever story regarding Krishna, he will accept as fact. Yes. Yes. Just like Arjuna accept. He says, yes, I am accepting. Whatever you are saying, I am accepting. Not only me accepting, all big personalities they are accepting. So you have to accept Krishna. And then you release, then you become purified. Then these stories, anything, any stories related to Krishna will be most purifying. Most purifying. If you have bhakti. That's why in the last Lakshmana told, though my husband, my dear husband Krishna is full in itself, aptakam atmaram, but still my father gave so many things he doesn't want, but still he gave because he gave anything by love. And Krishna, that is merit. Then Sukadeva Goswami is telling, if somebody has nothing, if he can tulasi dalamatrena jalasya chulukena va, if he just give a leaf of tulsi and 5 milligrams of water, chuluk matra jal and 1 tulsi leaf, vikriditang swamatmanam bhaktibhyo bhaktavatsala. Krishna is so bhaktavatsala, he wants to sell himself out in exchange of 5 milligram water and 1 tulsi leaf. He is so bhaktavatsala. That is the quality of Krishna. We have to accept. So, the only thing we have to hear and speak and then love to Krishna. Hare Krishna. Any questions or comments? Yes.
What is behind the name Dwarka and the name Kṛṣṇa? Is there any difference?
Yeah, this name only. Krishna has thousands of names. So his capital city also named one Kusadhwaja Maharaj was there. That's Kusasthali. And Dwarka also like that. Dwarka, that's called Dwarka. Dwar means gate. Yes. Okay. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की समवेत भक्तवृंद की